Good day, everyone. So for today, you'll be doing your plate number 6, and your this plate will be divided into two parts. One part is your plate number 6, and second part will be considered as your plate number 7. So uh, bear with me as I explain to you, and I do a demo on how you do your plate number 6. Um, Plate number 7 will be on a separate video, since I will be giving it as your plate number 7. So okay, um, basically the content of your plate number 6 is this one. So composed of a front view, right side view, section AA. So this is new to you, a section wherein we slice in the object in order for you to see, or for us to see, the inner part which cannot be seen from outside surface. All right, so I will demonstrate on how you construct this or create this based on the reference that I have given you as a starting point, similar to what you have done in your previous plates. And then to have a quick view of your plate number 7, this is how it looks. Okay, so this is the new part of your drawing, or new to you. The normal view from the outside using the isometric view of the object is like this, while I added this sectional isometric in order for you to interpret the one which I asked you to do, this one, the section AA, on how does it looks in isometric. So this is the outcome. All right, so let me go to the AutoCAD file to show you on how to create your plate number 6. So I will not elaborate in detail, but only to guide you on how you uh, create it. The rest is standard, or your normal uh, activity, like dimensioning, creating circles, lines, like that. So what I will do now, I will just create a new drawing outside the box, but basically this is exactly the outcome of your plate number 6. Okay, so I will use the center line for me to start. Let me check the PDF, and I will so that it will be visible for me, I will use my other screen so that it will be faster. Okay, so based on your guide or reference, we need to offset in order to locate uh, the three views. So let me create the construction line vertically and horizontally, and I can make this as a guideline. uh, okay, so then I will make this as dotted, similar to what I have done before, so that it will not overlap. So I think I can delete the center line now. Okay, so this will be my guide. So based on the uh, reference, I need to offset 30 to the left, another 30, and to locate the center line here, the distance of that is half of 120, which is 600 offset or 60. Okay, so that will be the center of my circles here. Alright, so to the right, based on the reference, I need to offset 48 to the right. Okay, so that's the alignment of the object. And then uh, I need to offset 30. So you notice that there is a difference already. Previously, I made spacing in between between the views by 40 units, but now I made it 30 because I cannot fit all the drawings inside the drawing paper using that distance. So I reduce it, and then to make a uniform spacing of my dimensions, previously I make this 10 units, now I make it 7.5 only. So as you can see, if I offset a line with 7.5 units, enter, when I offset, it is aligned with the dimension line. So that's how I did the dimensions. Alright, so now we will locate the limit of the object vertically. So since the dimension is 120, obviously I need to offset 60 above and 60 down. 60 offset up and down. So I can start now with the circles. Given all the dimensions here for the circles, I can create it fastly. So I am here now in the object outline, so I can create a line directly. So first radius is 60, enter, and then second radius is 34, 34. Third radius is 28. That's how fast it is. The content of your plate 6. Radius is 22, and then another one. Radius after 22 is 20, and then 16. Just check the reference, and then 13, and then yeah, that's the last one, 13. So technically I have completed all the circles, so I need to create the four not four, six holes here, which is if you look at the isometric, it will be this. Okay, so how to locate that? um, the distance of the center of this is from the center. You can use half of this dimension. 50 means 25 up to here, and then another 25 here, so that's 50. I can use a circle as a guide, and then I have to enter the radius as 50. So this will be my center line. So you can put it as your guideline or under guideline layer, and then change to make it phantom or center, rather center. So you can see that the line is too small. You can adjust that by clicking the properties, and then instead of 5, probably make it 100 to make it bigger, like that. Okay, so that's the center of those circles. So by looking through our object, it's located in a hexagon. Okay, 6 sides. So you can do a hexagon command, hexagon, enter 6, and then locate the center, which is this one, and then inscribe or circumscribe. We will use inscribe, and then locate this one. Okay, and then change that color, to be a guide also, or we can use the guideline only. Yeah, because that's for the location of the circles. So now we are ready to draw the small circles there, two circles, which has a dimension of 7 and 4. So circle, then diameter is 7, and then another one is 4. Then all I need to do is just copy and then look for those end lines of the hexagon. Okay, and, and that's it. So our uh, front view is completed. So all you need to do is add this section lines. So how to create that? I break this into two so that our line will be continuous with together with the arrow head. Okay, so how I will show you on how I created it. I will measure this one first. So it's the length is 10 and the length of the arrow is also 10. Okay, so how to create that? I'm using object outline for this, but I changed the color into blue so that at least you can identify that it is the uh, section line. Okay, so to have a limit, I will offset 10 units here as guide to my arrow, like that. Okay, just follow me. So to create the polyline or this section line, I use polyline because I can um, specify the thickness. So how to check the thickness? I type li for list command and then enter. So the detail of that entity, which is the section line, is or it can be seen here. So starting width is 1, so meaning one unit is the width of this line, and then uh, the since it is a consistent line which has a thickness of 1, so meaning your starting width is 1 and then your ending width is 1, while your arrow here, you have to specify that when you draw an arrow. You have to specify the width first. So the width here is 5. You can see here, this is the arrow part. And then the ending width is 0. So that's why it's pointed. So the length of this is 10. That's why I created a line offsetting from our object. So let me start. This is the polyline command or icon. Sorry. Okay, let me start. Start from the center. And then I need to indicate here below you are asked for some options. So I need to indicate the width. So I will type W, enter, and then I'm asked what is the width that I want for the line. So since it is 1, already set to 1 as I've used earlier. So since you are new to I mean if you are just started to use the polyline, you need to enter the figure or numerical figure. So 1, enter, and then you are asked for the ending width. So still 1, enter, and then you may proceed. So we have to draw a line up to here and then go here. So this is the arrow part, and then here again you are asked, so I need to enter W for the width, and then I am asked again for the width, which earlier I've shown you that the starting width of the arrowhead is 5. So I will enter 5, enter, and then I am asked for the ending. So the ending, since it will be pointed, it will be 0, enter, and then I can just click there. Alright, so that's the center line. So in order for this line to be according to what we need, I will change this as center line. So when you look at it, it is too small. So click that object and then uh, go to properties and change. Check maybe 100. Okay. If you are not satisfied with 100, as you can see in our okay, I think that's fine, 100. Or if you want to make it uh, more larger, you can still change, like you want to make it 150, like that. So that's fine. So at least you identify already that that line is not a solid line or a continuous line. So and then since it will be the same here symmetrically, all you need to do is just click the object, so it will highlight everything, and then go to mirror, and then mirror that object, and then just no need to type yes, because if otherwise if you type yes, this one will shift to the other side. So since the default is no, all you need to do is just press enter. Okay, so that's how you do the front elevation, or front view rather. And then I will not do the dimensioning, just follow this dimensioning that I prepared for you to do. Alright, so the rest just follow according to the dimensions. So how to create a hidden line, this one, as you can see, it's still under object line, but I changed the color into blue so that it can be uh, uh, identified different from the object outline, which is the purple or magenta. And then the line, I change it to hidden line, while this one, when I click this, all are default, so magenta and then continuous line. So just follow accordingly. And then uh, for the section, this is the one which I said new to you, using this portion, shaded portion of your drawing, which indicate that that is the portion that you sliced or cut off. So which is this one, as you can see here. So that's the portion that you sliced. Imagine that you slice this by like a cutter, machine cutter. So this is how will it look. So this is the portion uh, that it's being sliced. So how to do it, I will jump to that. So I'll just copy this one so that the video will not be longer. Okay, I'll remove this. Okay, so that's, you know, the portion wherein you want to put this one, as I've done already. So the command that you're going to use is hats. So you can see it from the icon toolbars. It's here. So this is the hats patterns, while this one is gradient. When you hatch the color, it has a shaded area, or like a tone, dark and dark and light lighter. Okay, so we will be using the hats pattern only, so which is this one. If you check the characteristic of this, or the object properties, it's I used this is the code ENSI31. So that's the code that I used, and then I used hatch angle 90, and then hatch scale 15. So just remember that. Okay, so how to look for that? Click the icon, and then this dialog box will appear, and then look for that. So it is here, the first hatch under ENSI. You can look for other hatch patterns in this part here, or other predefined if you are already an advanced user, you can upload some patterns from the internet or from the Autodesk website itself. So this one which I upload or downloaded from Autodesk, and then I upload it here, I added it here. So if you just install your software in your computer, you cannot find any custom uh, pattern in your computer. This is uh, uploaded uh, items. Okay, so back to this in SI31. So I'll click this one and then click OK, and then you are asked here pick points. So you click this one and then look for that area that you want to put the patterns. Okay, so like this one here, one, and then here you see it's being highlighted already, one here and then another one here and here, and then enter. Enter. So you can see that it is too dense, or the scale is too small. um, by the way, I use hats, this one, still in object outline, but I changed the color into 252. So from the original color, this one 131, I use 252. Okay, so why is it that the direction of the angle is to this, while my drawing initially is like this? So all you need to do is, if you want to change the property of this one, like this one, as I shown you earlier when I checked the property, scale is 15, hatch angle is 90. You have to follow this in order for you to uh, create the hats similar to this. So we click this one and then go to properties. So what is the scale? As indicated, it will be here 15, and then the angle as indicated there is 90. So this is 0, and then since we make it as a direction to this side, so it's rotated into a counterclockwise by 90 degrees angle. That's why I use 90 degrees here, 90. If you want to keep the angle as 0, it doesn't matter as long as it is already shown in your object. I mean the portion of your object that's being sliced. Okay, so that's how you do the hats. Very simple. So the rest of your object, you might ask why there are some portion which has no hats. So meaning this one, this portion, boxes, they are still intact. I mean, uh, they are in the original condition of your object. So like this one here. So why this portion has no hats? Because if you are considering your object, it was not affected by your slice or by your cutting. Okay, so that's why it remains the same, similar to also here. Okay, so that's how does your uh, sectional isometric looks like from out of this uh, out of this section. All right, so I think that's we will end on this one. Just complete according to your reference. I have demonstrated already, and then for your next plate, plate number 7, I will demonstrate to you on the next video. Okay, for now you just copy according to your reference. All right, so I think that's it for now. uh, just follow my instructions as uploaded in the canvas. Thank you.